Hello and welcome back to another Red and Blue. This one we're doing today should hopefully make a few arguments between ourselves. We might not speak for a little bit after this, so expect this to be the last video for a bit. This is ranking Premier League champions up till last year. Obviously, we haven't got a Premier League champion this season. Shall we get straight to it? We'll go in order of the wins, I think, because we've sort of made sure.
Because that's the only way United are going to get any coverage at the start of this video.
Anyway, so the 92-93 team, I would put this as a good team.
Can't really pass comment. I wasn't born.
No, neither was I really. It's just what I've seen and what I've heard. I think it was just before our first great team, which is the next one, 94. And I think the reason that went up to a great team was because we brought in Roy Keane. It was Eric Cantona's first full season. Again, obviously I wasn't born for that season. I wasn't born for that season. I think that's what elevated us to a great team in that one. But the 93 team shouldn't be underestimated because we did break 26 years of hurt with that one. But yes, shall we move on to Blackburn?
Yeah, Blackburn Rovers. I put them under great.
I keep great and good. Again, I wasn't.
I was a baba. So
I suppose to wrestle with United, team that we've called great, we have to put them great as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they were really contenders. It was a bit of a Leicester almost season.
No, they were good back then. They finished second the season before, mate.
Okay,
it was us and Blackburn really at the start. I mean, Aston Villa the first season, but then it was us and Blackburn for 2 years, maybe 3. I think they fell away a bit after they won it though, because they couldn't cope with being champions and stuff very well.
Right.
So 90. This brings us nicely to 95-96. So I'd put this under good because I think the class of 92 was just starting out, and it was just before they were great.
Okay.
Or incredible, as we will debate in a bit. And then 97 again. I'd just put them as a good team to win the Premier League. Just did what we had to do.
Yeah.
This one, Arsenal, I'd be tempted to say good. I think there's been better Arsenal teams on this list.
Yeah.
That should be higher up. I want to say that we're not going to put anyone really in tight and average. To be champions, you have to be good at least, really.
Yeah.
I don't know how you view on that.
Yeah, I mean, tight. I mean, every league's pretty tight, innit? If you've been honest. Our first league win was ridiculously tight, wasn't it, Nick?
Goal difference, yeah.
It was really tight. I mean, your game had finished, remember?
Yeah. I've just realised, is tight really a description of a club?
Yeah, I suppose it's not actually. How was your league win? It was tight.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're doing it on rankings of teams. I guess other people that have done this in the past would probably be doing it on the gaps and stuff. But yeah, we'll just... For this, tight means bad. I'm sure we'll have a nice little overlay on there. So now we're moving on to the treble winning team.
98, 99.
Got to be an incredible team, mate. To compete on 3 fronts, win the league, win everything, basically. And now, obviously, we can move on to the 99-2000. I wasn't really up for debating that one, as we'll see. I'd put that as a good team, and do you know why? We lost Peter Schmeichel after that season, and he really helped that defence in the title-winning season. So important, such a good player.
And again, you absolutely smashed that league, though. To be fair,
yeah, we did actually smash
that. Arsenal 73.
We did smash that league, to be fair. And then 2000, 2001.
Yeah,
a good team again.
Again, another league that you watched, no competition.
Well, there you go. I mean, you have to win these things.
You won one recently, then.
Anyway, Arsenal 2002 team. Now, I'd put this as a good team.
I put it as a good team. Yeah. Quality in the lineup. Obviously, Arsenal were up there with you guys for many years, weren't they?
Yeah. Again, 2002-03, good team.
This is interesting. I'd put them in incredible, the Invincible season. I really would. No one else has done it.
Yeah, they were a really good team, weren't they?
Again, the quality of football, like I always mention, possibly wasn't as good back then, but I still think to go a whole season and not get beaten is some achievement.
Yeah.
From a mentality perspective, mainly.
So we're moving on to Chelsea now. 2 years of proper dominance. Now this is the team that only conceded 15 goals.
I'd put them in a great tier. I won't put them
Yeah,
in
definitely
incredible,
great.
but I'd put them in a
I
great.
think that means the 2005-6 has to go great as well because there wasn't many changes, to be honest. So yeah.
Money buys your leagues, guys. Money buys your leagues.
2006-7 for United. I'd put that as a great team. I don't know how you think about that, Ant. I don't know how much football you were watching back then of United.
To be honest, I tried not to watch United.
Yeah, we're too successful, weren't we, at that time?
Yeah, it was annoyingly painful to watch.
I think it was just before Cristiano. It was Cristiano Ronaldo's breakout season, that one. He got like 23 league goals.
Well, the only thing I could do as a Bertie Blue was hope that Chelsea or Liverpool sort of tripped you up.
Oh yeah, back those days when you were supporting Liverpool.
That's it. What did we have to watch for? Until we obviously got a little bit of investment, things got a bit exciting. But I remember one year we got European football. That was pretty good. But yeah, our achievement really was beating you guys at Old Trafford, beating you at our place.
Yeah.
And then hopefully you didn't win the league or win any trophies. We'd have something to really rub in then.
You
didn't happen
an
awful lot.
No, but we're going to move on to the season where it actually did happen because you released a DVD of it. 2007 and 8.
Is it bad for me to admit on this channel that I have that DVD?
Yeah, really bad. This has got to be an incredible team. Tevez, Rooney, Ronaldo, Hargreaves, Carrick.
What player Tevez was, yeah.
Hargreaves, brilliant centre defensive midfielder. Shame he got so many injuries. Obviously, this was the season where Wes Brown was the right back, and he was awesome. Centre backs Ferdinand Vidic, Evra, amazing. Edwin van der Sar, amazing. It's got to be an incredible team. Arguably the best team on this list. I mean, we won the Premier League and the Champions League.
Well, careful, we haven't quite reached the best team on this list yet, mate. Just take a breather.
We have, because we're just putting them up there.
There we go. Well, we'll put them up there for now, but we haven't reached the best team on this list yet.
We definitely have.
I'm sure you with that, my friend. Okay, moving on. We've got the 2008-2009 season.
Yeah, again, it was still a feature, so I still say that's an incredible team. It was basically the same team from the 2007 and 8 season, just added Dimitar Berbatov, still got to the Champions League final, did get beat by another incredible team in Barcelona, but, you know, you can't win them all.
Bought me Barcelona shirt for that night as well, got some free ice cream.
Of course you did.
Spanish bar. I was in Spain at the time on holiday, watched the Champions League final on the beach.
I watched it at home.
Thoroughly enjoyed that game.
Until about the 60-minute mark. I remember it so vividly. For the first 10 minutes, it was just like Ronaldo versus Barcelona. He was doing like everything. And then, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Gerard Piqué arguably could have been sent off in that game, but we did deserve to lose. Darren Fletcher was a big miss.
Yeah.
You can laugh at what you want, but anyway. Chelsea under Ancelotti. I'd put that as a good team.
I'd put them as a great team.
Really?
Yeah, they went on that winning streak, didn't they, that we recently broke, I appreciate, but they went on that winning streak and they were also one of the first, I think, Premier League teams, or one of few Premier League teams to score 100 goals.
All right, well, okay.
Season.
I do think they had a couple of big wins, actually. I do remember a few big wins. So this will shock you. Obviously, it's another United team, but I'm just going to go good on this one. Arguably, this is just a good team, to be fair. Nothing stood out.
Okay.
But you can't be average winning a Premier League.
Yeah.
Even though people would compare us to being average in that league. And I remember we were unbeaten for a long time in that one. I think we didn't lose till January. So, yeah, I'd just say a good team.
Okay.
So, we're on to your first City title win.
Now we're into my world finally. Sick of all that United shite. Yeah. First league win. For me, it was incredible. Obviously, as a fan, I never thought I'd see that. But I guess in the grand schema, we deserved the league by a mile. Played good football under Mancini. Nearly threw it, but the way it finished pushes it here, but I really want to put it there just for the way it finished.
I think it should be a great team.
Just for the way it finished, it's got to be an incredible season, incredible team.
Yeah, I mean, I
know
can understand from your point of view, but I mean, would any of them get in any of the other teams we've got up in the incredible category?
Vincent Company would.
At that point.
What do you mean?
Vincent, who would Vincent Company get in for in any of those?
Anyone in your back line currently?
Currently, Ferdinand and Vidic, you ain't displacing them for Company.
Richard Dunn get into that side.
Sol Campbell and Torre did a pretty good partnership. Arguably, you could probably put him in over Torre. All right, I'll let you have that. But okay, I'll let you have that.
Different eras, mate. Completely different eras. Don't worry about it.
I'll still let you have it, but I'm not happy about it because it was. You can say obviously you did deserve it in the way you won it, but we had the exact same number of points. We just scored a few less goals.
And just as a City fan, if there's any City fans watching this still agree with me, please do let me know in the comments. Was that not the best way to extinguish Sir Alex Ferguson's Fergie time record?
I completely agree with that.
Was that not the best way to win the league against your cross-time rivals?
I completely agree with you on that.
I lost my shit.
I completely agree with you on that. I'm just talking about the team as a whole.
And it still is an iconic moment. I mean,
no, it's an iconic moment, but I feel like you're just going off that one thing. I'm talking about the team as a whole. But yeah, okay, it can be an incredible team.
Okay. Oh wait, let me cue the violin sound effects. Playing around about now.
The last one we won.
There we go. You've had your violin. Go on, where are you putting them?
I put this in a good team. I think obviously it's a crime that you guys, if your team's incredible, actually lost the league to this team because this team went on with Moyes to finish 7th, which showed you how much of a genius Ferguson was. Whatever you say. We had Tom Cleverley in the midfield all that season. Come on, man.
I mean,
you had David Silva pulling strings in your midfield.
A very early in his career with us, David Silva pulling strings.
Oh, he wasn't that early. It was third season. I mean, come on. We got excuses there,
we also
mate.
had a little bit of a second season syndrome, I think. We won the league. I think we took our foot off the pedal a little bit. We didn't reinforce and strengthen the team in the summer. I think that's our biggest downfall that season. To be honest, I can't really fault them. We won the league the year before. I didn't care if we didn't win it for another 10. That was enough for me.
Again, though, that was still the same team that won the league before, and it should have done better. But maybe that was your manager. I don't know.
Oh, Mancini went, didn't he? End of that season. So
because Wigan won in the FA Cup, didn't he? So Wigan won in the FA Cup. I remember that game. That was a great day. That was such a great day. So we'll move on to City's next winning team. I would probably just put it in good.
I think this was a very good season. I think the people who we were competing with weren't as good in Liverpool. Liverpool are a great side now. I think then they were a bit fortunate to be where they are. You guys dropped off a cliff when Fergie went.
Yeah.
I remember we absolutely murdered you at Old Trafford. It's after that game we got the Andy Tate moment, which is absolutely iconic as well. It was memory forever.
I remember the Liverpool team was being raved about as they always are in the media.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, they didn't have any European football, and that was their big advantage on anyone. They didn't qualify for any European football, and they proper peaked. This was Rodgers, wasn't it? They peaked under him, and then they fell back off a cliff the next season.
Well, this was back when they couldn't let it slip, wasn't it?
Wouldn't let it, and then Steven Gerrard slipped.
And then they had the famous slip, and that's another iconic moment, really.
It is.
Chelsea, a good team. Chelsea, I put them in the good.
Yeah.
Again,
Mourinho did his best, didn't he, to assemble a good squad that could win the league, and it did its job. But then
we sort of did it again. We went for a phase where we'd win the league, and then the season after we wouldn't reinforce. I don't know why. Maybe it was a financial thing. I don't know. We'd never reinforced the team.
No, I think this is the season you signed Bonnie, wasn't it? The season you signed Bonnie, isn't it?
Yeah, it was one of Pellegrini's weird signings, and he used to keep playing him to prove that he'd made the right decision, and it was just sort of just give it up. He made a load of good signings in the first season when we won it, with obviously Navas, Negredo coming in, Jovetic, and then sort of fell off a cliff in the second season and just started buying players that had good stats. I think that's arguably why we didn't do as well that season. He also quite liked the Champions League, Pellegrini, and he used to put a lot into it. We got to the semis.
You got to semis in that season, didn't you? You were a bit distracted.
Yeah,
It's a bit of a reminder of sort of what you've been doing this season. It seemed more like you were focused on the Champions League, didn't it? Really?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think we weren't initially. Pep always prefers the league, but given the
I just
situation
think,
with the league, I think we may as well prioritise something else.
yeah.
This is a good one.
This is the best story out, regardless of whoever you support.
Yeah.
This was the best story. Can't put it as an incredible team though. It was an incredible sporting moment. I can agree with you.
But we've put City up there.
Yeah, well, you can argue that the team that City had out there was a better team. I put it as a great team for the iconic moment, but when you're honest about it, the next season, where did they finish? I mean, like you can say you can't cope with being champions.
It was incredible how it
it's an incredible moment, and I don't want to poo-poo the moment. If we were doing this purely on moments, this would be a very different list. But because we're doing it on the actual team, we can't put that as an incredible team. I mean,
I remember that season so well.
Yeah, but
I just remember being like, they'll slip up soon. That's all I can say.
No.
They will slip up.
They will. That's what we were all saying. They will slip up. They will slip up. And then they lost to Arsenal, and you thought, oh, this is it. They'll slip up. But they just came back and carried on winning. But the reason I can't is because obviously Robert Huth and Wes Morgan as your centre backs, they did an incredible job, and I don't want to poo-poo their achievement. But are they realistically getting in many of those teams on that list? Yeah, if we're looking at them as individual players.
Good point.
If it was, like I said, if it was sporting moments, it'd be very different, wouldn't it?
I mean, it made a lot of people, like a non-league Jamie Vardy.
Oh, yeah. It made a lot of people.
Third tier of the French league, Riyad Mahrez, and third tier of the French league, N'Golo Kante is now arguably one of the best box-to-box midfielders in the world.
Yeah, but if it was just on moments, that would be number one. And that's irrelevant of my personal feelings. That would be number one if it was just on moment, because it was incredible. It was an incredible sporting achievement. That outranks every other achievement, I think, on that list for me. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I mean, I know obviously not from like a personal fan perspective. I just think from a sporting point of view, moment-wise, that was better than any of them on there, to be honest.
Okay.
Just for the fact it was a team that was expected to get relegated and they won the Premier League.
Yeah. No, okay, yeah, we'll leave them in great. Moving on to Chelsea.
Under Conte, wasn't it, this one?
Yeah, before he went crazy.
Before he went crazy.
I think they're good.
I think they were a good team, yeah. High good team, really.
Again, it was another one of them sort of seasons. We were in a transition still.
Yeah. Definitely. You weren't there, were you, really, under Guardiola?
Bakary Sagna and Gael Clichy trying to pass it out from the back. It just wasn't working.
No.
And John Stones, a very young John Stones, sort of looking around thinking, what have I done? Okay, the next one is an incredible season. Our 100-point season. Broke all points records. Broke a hell of a lot of records. More than I could even think of, if I'm being honest. Definitely double figures of records broken. This team beat anything in front of it, pretty much.
It was an incredible team.
And what a sort of fitting end to get that 100 points against Southampton in the last kick of the game. 100-point season's got to be up there as an incredible team. It's got to be.
Yeah, definitely. I agree, 100%.
And that's exactly where this one's going as well. Back-to-back titles. Obviously, that season we did the domestic, I don't want to say quadruple, the domestic treble. No one's ever done that before. Again, continue to break our own records that we'd set the season before. Got 98 points and 100 the season before. 198 points over 2 seasons is something else. And we also proved to ourselves, I think, more than anything, as well as the rest of England, that we can win back-to-back league titles, which we hadn't done before, which was nice. And arguably, I mean, if Liverpool would have won that as well, I've got to give them a shout-out for that. 97 points and not win the league is pretty harsh. If they'd have won it, they'd have been in the incredible tier for me as well, as much as hard as that would have been. But they didn't, and we did, and they thought they'd won it, and they were cheering when Glenn Murray scored, and then when we turned it round, they were crying. So, yeah. Not that I'm... Okay, so that's our ranking of, our tier ranking of the teams there, the teams' league wins that they had. If you agree, let us know in the comments. If you disagree, think someone needs to be moved, again, let us know in the comments section. Make sure you drop a like on this video, and pop us a cheeky subscribe. We'd appreciate that quite a lot. And until next time, we'll see you in another video.